Hello YouTube, Dave here again. Welcome to another installment of Miniature Mondays. This is a video series where I just kind of show off some of the minis that I have in my collection. So some of these will be like unboxing, some of them will just be showing off like different iterations of creatures that I have, or just something evolving. I got a ton of minis, so this might make for a really fun video series to do. I am kind of recording a bunch of stuff before I go on vacation. My wife and I are going to Toronto to see the Titanic artifact exhibit. And I have been looking forward to seeing like actual recovered artifacts from the wreck site for as long as I've been obsessed with the Titanic. So that's what we're getting ready to go. 35 years of obsession. So it's going to be quite the trip. But yeah, I want to get some videos out. And I've had this guy for a while now. I actually bought him with a booster brick full of the Vecna Eve of Ruin minis, and this is actually part of that product line. But I recorded the individual unboxings, but I don't know if I'm really overly happy with them. So I still have them on my phone. I might end up uploading them, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just show off some of the ones that I got that I really liked from the set. We'll figure that out. But today, we're here to talk about Miska the Wolfspider. And I noticed that I've had somebody in some of my other videos, whenever I would reference the Age of Worms campaign that I ran several years ago, would point out that I referenced that in the video. So Miska the Wolfspider was mentioned several times in the Age of Worms campaign, which is where I started developing an interest in the being. So this is one of the chaos beings that was at battle or at war with the forces of order and law during the what was it called? Was it the Dawn War? I might be mixing edition lores because I've got a lot of different versions of D&D and a lot of different events from D&D history in my mind. But this is the one where the Wind Dukes of Agua created the Rod of Law, and the Rod of Law was plunged into Miska the Wolfheart's, basically plunged into its chest, killing Miska the Wolfspider, but causing the Rod of Law to fracture and to scatter into the Rod of Seven Parts, which apparently still contains the essence of Miska within it. The Rod of Seven Parts were featured slightly in that adventure. The rod is kind of interesting because the artifact, it comes in it's in 7 different pieces, each at a different length. And whenever you find a piece of it, it will guide you to the next largest piece after itself. And unfortunately, though, in the campaign, you find the biggest fragment first, and you can be gifted the second biggest fragment later on in the campaign. So you never really get to assemble the full rod, but it was in there. And last year, a friend of mine ran a 3rd edition campaign where part of the storyline was to assemble the Rod of Seven Parts. And I actually had a Dwarven Cleric who was able to assemble and use the rod, and it was a lot of fun. So the Rod of Seven Parts and Miska the Wolfspider have been in my thoughts for over a decade now. And yeah, it's really, really cool to see they finally have the mini for it. So we got the package here. I bought this actually when I ordered the booster brick. This was also on sale on the WizKids website. So I truthfully can't tell you how much I paid for this, but I think it was I think it was half off, or the booster brick was definitely half off. I can't remember how much the Miska was, but I did get it on sale as well. Oh, and there is tape holding the 2 halves of the packaging together. Oh, is there? Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess it was, but that's fine. We got him out. Miska is free, and let's take a look here at what we've got. And this is a pretty cool looking mini. Again, just a very chaotic, bizarre looking creature. Let me see. I might turn the light down, level down just a little bit, so that more of the details might come through. Obviously, it's never going to look as good as it does on the box because that is the professionally painted. But it's actually it's not too bad. Again, I didn't pay full price for this, but you got the wolves there. The spider legs, which are gross. Just the bloated body. And Miska the Wolfspider. So just a really a really cool looking mini. I do want to run the Vecna campaign. I did run through Rime of the Frostmaiden using the new D&D 2024 version rule set, and it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed running that version of the game. I feel like we're heading towards another 4E territory where they produce a really good game, but there's so much nonsense that surrounded the release of it that it drove people away, which is unfortunate because I actually think that the 2024 version of D&D is better, in my opinion, than the 2014. But yeah, it's kind of a hard sell, and I'm not looking to push it on people. I enjoyed running it, and I do want to run the Vecna one, the Vecna campaign as well with the same characters. And now that I've got it, we're definitely going to be involving Miska the Wolfspider there. So is his legs supposed to be kind of janky like that in the front? I don't think they are. I think these ones might have been... Yeah. Okay, the legs got a little smooshed off to the side there, but I think that's something that could be fixed over time, or it even looks a little bit better like that. But there you go. You just got the body up top there. The upper torso has got like the barbed horns. It's the weird red lines on his chest there, the multiple arms. Again, the two wolf heads that he's got on like chains, even though it's part of his own body, and the spider legs. So a really cool looking mini, and one that I'm definitely glad to have in my collection. So that is Miska the Wolfspider. So let me know in the comments below, have you played through the Vecna Eve of Ruin campaign? If so, did you encounter Miska? And if your group was sitting at a table and using miniatures, did your DM have the Miska the Wolfspider mini? Thank you all so very much for your time. I appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, take care.